I run the Museum of the Wagoners Special Reserve here at Sledmere, and it's a little independent charitable trust, and we tell the story of the men from the Wolds who served in the First World War, driving heavy horses and wagons. The special object is what stood behind me, this amazing horse-drawn horse ambulance. Having got it, everybody thinks it's an ambulance for people, but no, it was drawn by a horse, sometimes two horses, to rescue horses in the First World War. Until we got this amazing object, the museum had very much concentrated on the soldiers in the Wagoners Special Reserve. The Wagoners knew how important the horses were, and the ambulance has been a great chance to tell that story. We found out via Museums Development Yorkshire's newsletter, and then the Humberside Museum Partnership, the Hull Museum Service, also got in touch and said, you know, we're running this scheme, do you want to apply? From the size of the museum we are, it's a big project for us. We're a very, very little museum, and I did need to think quite long and hard about how you could properly spend the money.
Martin had asked myself to be the artist. He's also asked Andy Burns, who was the animator, to come in and work with pupils at Sledmere School. And as the artist, then I would be taking the artworks that the children had created and putting them towards the animation. So it was developing a sort of plan for how the children would create the artworks. I think on this one in particular, for me, it was really exciting working as part of a team. Creating something like an animation is really, really exciting. That chance, that opportunity at creativity, I really believe in it. And I just think connecting with different artists and different people, from the teachers to the pupils, to me learning every time I learn loads and loads of stuff. That's the joy of it as well.
One of the important parts that was available to us was the support of Sarah Oswald, who was hired by the Humberside Museum Partnership to give that day-to-day support to the participant museums. Very helpful. You do need experts on hand to keep you up to date, but also to remind you of the important elements of the project. She was very good. There was lots of opportunity to talk to her, and she devised these special online meetings for all participants, all the various museums to take part in, so that we could share our experiences and tell each other where we got to. So that was all very useful, yes, it was. If I'm really honest with you, the project did not develop a sense of community within the museums, which wasn't there. The project was part of being in the community of museums. It's a slightly different distinction, because I wouldn't want to, because people like the Museum Development Yorkshire and the Humberside and the Hull Museum Service have always been marvellous, and the East Riding Museum Service have always been marvellous supporters, all of whom I can ring up and say, oh, help, I'm stuck, you know, and they'll, this is what we did. And so there is the community of museums, and I think this project was good in as much as it was another thing we could do together.